And still in Israel, a new volunteer police unit operates in order to protect animals from neglect and abuse. i24 News correspondent Shachar Peled joined their mission of animal rescue.
For the first time in Israel, a police force is operating with one goal: saving animals. This is not the case of a cat getting stuck on a tree, but rather of serious incidents of cruelty and negligence. With over 60 volunteers in uniform, the Israel Animal Defense Force is dedicated to the protection of animals. We joined Francesca Hamiti and her colleagues on one of their shifts.
We are going to check cases for neglected animals in Tel-Aviv, Yafo. If there is no respect for animal, there is no respect for a human being. Yeah. So this is the point I'm here.
We arrived in this address because someone told us that there is a dog in bad conditions here. When he was born, someone cut his hair and his tail. In Israel, it's against the law.
Every year in Israel, tens of thousands of animals suffer from neglect and abuse. The animal cruelty law determines that an abuser can be subject to up to 3 years in jail, but the law is rarely enforced. This new unit aims to change that.
Over 90% of the cases in which we are involved, people improve the conditions according to the law and our demands, as we see in our second or third inspection.
At another location, already visited by the unit, a dog is held by a short leash, surrounded with scrap, with no ability to walk freely.
We can see the owner really added shelter for the dog, but still hasn't cleaned the yard, and the dog is still held on a short leash. This is a process. It takes time to develop the public's awareness to the issue of animal welfare.
The Israeli police force provides training for the volunteers to operate with police uniforms and authority. Every shift is accompanied by a veterinarian who provides a professional overview, as in the case of horses held in an improvised stable in the center of the city.
They use metal on the nose to control it better. So we got this wound. The conditions are very bad. It's not conditions to hold to keep a horse. I think our officer now is checking who is the owner, and when we locate him, we can talk with him and see what we can do about it.
The incident turned dramatic when the owner released the horses to evade a proper inspection. He was immediately taken into custody. The operation of the units is made possible by volunteers of the Animal Defense NGO, founded by Doron Brenner and based on donations. After years of pursuing formal recognition, the Israeli police force has made an historic decision to open a pilot unit in Tel Aviv, hopefully leading the way to establishing similar units across the country.
Our goal is to address every case of torture or neglect of animals at any time. We'll be able to enforce, as policemen in uniform, cases of animal cruelty.
As far as the animal police volunteers are concerned, the broader goal of creating a better society for everyone, both humans and animals, starts with a change in the enforcement of animal protection.